Hello guys, welcome to our .NET video series. In this video, I want to explain how generics will define. In the previous video, we'll see generic type, that is a list. So in this video, how to define a list, and in the background what will happen, we will discuss very clearly. So let me share my screen once. So this is the a class that is generics one. So I want to create one main method for it. So I make it generics one as a startup object. So I want to create one method, public bool generics, public bool compare. It is a method. So I want to compare the two integer values here. If a equals to b, return true. Or else return false. So I'm creating a instance for generics. Bool. I want to assign the output to the bool. Here I'm giving 12 comma 34. I want to print a result. Yeah, it is a false because the both the values are not same. So if I want to compare the two float value, again I need to create one more method for float values to compare the float. So if I want to compare the double values, I need to create a separate method for double. So if for any type, it creating the method for any data type is very lengthy. So for that, I'm using object instead of int. So here let me check the output once. So for the reference type, we cannot take equals to equals. We can take equals method. So let me check the output. Yeah, here we got the true because both values are 12, 12. So if I want to create uh, compare two float values. So suppose I given one float value and another into value. So there is no error. It will it will compare the both the values. Suppose if I want to if I give string type, so then also it will compare. So in the background it will do boxing and unboxing. So it is a unnecessary process, so it will affect on the performance of the program. So for that we will introducing the generics. So here, so by using the generics, so we can get performance is very fast, because boxing unboxing is not work in the generics, because it is a type safe. And the code reusability also main thing by using the generic. So here I'm using type. So by using the generics, we don't give any type in the method creation. uh, so it here intelligence use a type t and a type. So if we compare the two integer values, so we can give int here. So we in the so parameters should pass also into type. So now we'll check the output. I'm giving the 16, and so we got the false, because both values are not same. And if we want to pass, I want to check float values, we can give type is float. So we should give, so here if we give float type, we should pass the float values dot of value float value. So now we check the output. So both are not same. So we'll get output for false. So this is how we can implement the uh, generics by using type. So in the runtime, we will give the type of the data that we can pass. We can do perform on any type. If you mention t, we can give any type, like into string, double, float, anything. While passing the values, we can uh, give the type. And one more thing, if you we can suppose we have suppose if you want to perform multiple methods, add, int x into y, I'm taking a void x plus y. So I need to give a type here, support t. So if we are getting error, so we'll discuss it later with this. So if we want to perform subtraction, So if we want to do perform an integer, if we want to do perform with the type integer, so we so in that add method subtraction, divide and multiplication, we will directly apply to the class instead of applying to the every method. This the no need to apply here. So in that, by using the type, we cannot directly add the concatenation of add place operator to it. So for that, we use the dynamic x, dynamic b equals to y. So we cannot apply operator directly to the type because the type is not fixed yet. So that's why we cannot use operator place for parameter. So we need to assign the values to the dynamics, and then uh, we will add the operator to it. So like this, we can implement. Dynamic is a runtime specification for both var and dynamic will do the same, but var is a compile time specification. Dynamic is a runtime specification, so that's why I'm using dynamic here. So we need to we do not give any type to the it method. So we should give it the class, so we can apply the generics to the class. So while creating the instance for generic class, we should add the type here, type t here. Type t means we are adding int, so we should mention the type int. So generics, while accessing the method, we in the previous we should added the method, the type I we should added the method. So we don't need to add type here. And generics dot 23 comma 12. So let me check the output. Yeah, I got an output like specified for main method. So we do not use the classes in the main method. So I could create the another class for to create the for main method. So this is not a big deal. Yeah, so now we can execute. what happened here must be a non-generic class. I created the another class also. Can where we get an error? Still we are getting an error. So I created the another class for it. In the next text demo, I created the instance for it. A generic type specified for main method must be a non-generic class record. So it is a non-generic class. I created the instance for generics one in non-generic. Then what will happen to it? This so in will check what is happening here. So this is how so it is suppose in the previous video we'll discuss the list generic. So this is how in you can assume instead of list we can assume it here is generics one. So here I'm passing the int type. So here I am passing the int type. So here the methods are add, insert, remove it, or works based on the type we have given. Here also it will the methods will work based on the type we have given. So this is how we can define the generics. So that's all about today. In the next class, we will continue with a different topic. Thank you. Thank you for watching my video.